Good evening and welcome to Knob Noster High School as the Knob Noster Lady Panthers face a conference foe in Lexington for the second time this season, but the first time here in conference action. I'm Michael Coron. We are here at home. I'm alongside Xander Rao, and we also have Zachariah Shire on camera.
Hello, Michael, and tonight we get to see another great Lady Panther game as the Lady Panther basketball team is going against Lexington. And from the past few games that we've seen, Knob Noster has taken an early lead except for last week's game and taken a lot of momentum away from the other team and given it to themselves. Let's see if we can see some more of that tonight.
Coming off a big win there at the Quarry City Classic in Crest Ridge, Knob Noster defeating the Holden Lady Eagles in a barn burner. Just a reminder that you can also follow along with game action on Twitter, as the Knob Noster High School sports marketing team is also live at the game, tweeting out the action tonight. Also new tonight, get the rosters for tonight's game no matter where you are by finding the QR code on the Knob Noster High School sports marketing social media pages. And Knob Noster will get the tip from the start here. Heaven Van Winkle tipped it back to Yates. Almost a turnover. Good reach there by Everts. Holyfield to Yates. Yates back into Van Winkle. Van Winkle driving the baseline. Holyfield with a fake. Now the floater in the lane. Nice hustle by Estella Huntsman for the offensive rebound. Kicked up top to Everts. Holyfield into Heaven Van Winkle. Van Winkle, slide turnover there. And a good hustle over in the corner. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to go to the Lexington Minutemen, called over there by Brian Rice.
Very smart by the Lady Minutemen, throwing it at their opponent so that they can get possession of the ball.
Full court pressure here by the Knob Noster Lady Panthers. 2-2-1 set. Skip pass over the top. Looking down below there, number 55, Abby Martin. Open on the post, but unable to see was the Lady Minutemen. Turnover here for the Minutemen. Knob Noster now to bring it up. 7-11 here in the first. All knotted up at zeros. And Everts brings it up the floor for the Panthers. 1-2-2 zone set, or 3-2 zone for the Lady Minutemen. Nice release out there by number 23, Brooke Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe unable to convert on the other end. Way to hustle back for the Lady Panther defense. Now Holyfield over to Yates. Yates going to put up a three. Plangs off the back iron. Heaven Van Winkle unable to get the rebound. And here comes the Lexington Lady Minutemen. Ava Hutchings brings it up for them. Looks like a little wheel action here from the Lady Minutemen. Stella Huntsman makes him kick out up to the top, back up to Ava Hutchings. Interior pass to number 23, Brooke Ratcliffe, and taken by Stella Huntsman. Holyfield, 4-3, her first shot of the evening. Just a little bit long. Now, Noster just a little bit long here, Xander, in their shooting to start out with.
Very great aim with the ball, feet balance. As we've seen from the past 5 home games that we've seen from these Lady Panthers, let's see if they can start an early lead. And also I'm seeing some patches from our Lady Panther, Estella Huntsman, and the Minute Women, number 55, which Abby Martin.
That rebound was by Yates, a three-pointer taken by Holyfield. Holyfield tries to break through that passing lane, unable to convert. Honestly, if she would have used her other hand, she probably would have a layup at the other end, but she used her inside hand instead of outside. So Knob Noster still plays some defense. Traditional 2-3 set for them. The rebound goes to number 55, Abby Martin. And the ball's going to be thrown in on the baseline by the Lexington Minutemen. Sullivan checks in the game for the Knob Noster Lady Panthers. In through Sage. Nice job there by Everts on the miss. Holyfield with the first layup, and that puts us on the board. Xander, almost 3 minutes into this quarter. We're finally getting on the board, but Knob Noster takes the early lead now, 2-0.
As I said, from the past few home games, Knob Noster has taken an early lead and kept it through the entire game, except for last week, which was a little bit of a nail biter, and in all 5 of their home games have been wins.
Yeah, as Xander said, Knob Noster 5-0 at home, looking to extend that to 6-0 tonight. Holyfield with a little fake, a little floater, drops it down, teardrops it in. Knob Noster leads 4-0. Still pressuring that 2-2-1 press. Everts and Holyfield at the top of that. Now the trap gets set. Perfect place to trap in dead man's land. Right there is where you want to set that trap. Knob Noster with a great job. Caitlin Everts on the lob out from the post. Back up to the top. Now she attacks the basket. Good attack for her. Ball's going to go out of bounds off of her hands. Morris Jones on the call. And the Lady Minutemen are going to be throwing it in from their own end. Here comes that pressure for the Lady Panthers. Yates checking out, and our first opportunity to see Michaela Howard as she comes in. The senior steps in and takes over. Ball getting reversed. A lot of patience there by the Lexington Minutemen, the Lady Minutemen, as they bring it up. And Lexington to throw it in there. Disrupting that over there on that side was number 15, Emma Frisbee. Now Michaela Howard with a good pressure. Coach calling for the trap. Beautiful place to trap. Thought Frisbee could have come out of there and shot through that passing lane. She decided to stay in. Knob Noster gets into their defensive set. That 2-3 zone look that we know they extend out of. Long three-pointer, no call on the backside. Frisbee on the rebound.
2 good plays by Frisbee in the past 2 plays, as she accelerated to the ball on the last one and knocked it out from that pass. And another great rebound from Emma Frisbee.
Holyfield tries for the teardrop again, unsuccessful on this one. Michaela Howard to throw it in, box set for the Lady Panthers, in through Holyfield. Now she's driving the baseline, kick out to Everts. Everts had Michaela at the top, decides to drive in, rebound there by Abby Martin. Brought up to 4 by Ava Hutchins. Now through number 15, Sage Eads. Hutchins to Eads. Interior pass to number 23, Brooke Radcliffe. Radcliffe puts the Lady Minutemen on the board. Timeout here by Coach Shippey. 2:55 left here in the first. Xander, low scoring first quarter here. Just both teams having a little bit of struggle getting into a flow offensively. Knob Noster a little more aggressive, attacking the baseline and attacking the rim. Tell me what you think here for the last about 3 minutes of this first quarter.
As you said, a little bit of struggle getting some momentum through this first quarter. But this Lady Knob Noster defense actually could make some trouble through this game. And it did during this first quarter.
Knob Noster probably needs to push the ball a little bit more, get those transition points that they're so adamant about getting in most games and so apt to get. Good pressure defense there by Everts. There's number 23, Brooke Radcliffe. On the block was Sullivan. Nice defense from her. Everts trying to get it to the floor up. Coach egging her on. Now Frisbee for 3. Nice shot there by the senior. Emma Frisbee drops one down for the Lady Panthers. Still continuing that zone full court pressure, that 2-2-1. Crossover there by the Lady Minutemen. Nice try there by Everts. Everts using that inside hand again. 3-pointer there good by Brooke Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe plays a little bit inside, a little bit outside. We see her go into that paint. Then she steps out to that 3-point line, showing some range there as she knocks one down, cuts the lead to 2 for the Lady Panthers. Back out to Frisbee. She's got one. She's teed up for another one. Nice offensive rebound by Sullivan. She kisses it off the glass and extends the lead to 4, 9-5. There's that pressure. Michaela Howard pushing through. A lot of time coming off the clock. Nice job there by Holyfield to get a touch on it. Easy layup there by Caitlin Everett. The lead goes 11-5, up 6. Now Frisbee there. Hutchings gets around her. Pass goes into number 11, Madeline Triplett, but rebounded by the Panthers.
That layup by Caitlin Everett was probably the easiest that she'll ever make, because the only minute woman that was there was number 33, Sarah Schumacher.
Number 11, Madeline Triplett, with some good defense for Lexington. And she puts one up from about 15 foot, unsuccessful. Steal comes from Sullivan. Sullivan now with a block and with a steal out of that middle of the post, making her presence known on the defensive end. Now an interior pass from Holyfield. Sullivan goes up with it, it's knocked out of bounds. Off Lexington will be Knob Noster ball underneath. So another baseline out of bounds, box set here. Similar to that, Michaela Howard to throw it in. Now stacked at the top. Yates coming down, Sullivan running through there. Over to Yates, over in the corner. A lot of penetration by her. Now scrapping for the ball on the floor. Going to get a jump ball here, and the ball's going to stay with the Lady Panthers on the alternating possession.
Jane Yates and Laney Pace come in for Kaylee Holyfield and Estella Huntsman, I think.
And Pace trying to make her presence known, but there's Michaela Howard, the senior. Both threes tonight made by the seniors on the floor. Michaela Howard and Emma Frisbee. Howard with the rebound, and that's how we'll end the first quarter. Knob Noster leads 14-5. Xander, a lot of that coming because of that full court pressure, that 2-2-1, giving a little bit of fits to Lexington. At the beginning, I thought they had a lot of patience just working the ball and getting it up there. Both teams struggled a little bit offensive early, but Knob Noster really kicks it in there at the end. Scores 7 points there in the last 3 minutes to take us to this 14-5 lead.
Right, Michael, and as we've seen from the last 5 games at home with the Lady Panthers, we've been in a little bit of foul trouble, as pretty much by the end of the first quarter, we had maybe 4 to 5 fouls already, but in this one, it's not the case because we've only had 1 team foul, and that's from the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, only 1 foul up on the board for both teams, so 1 team foul for the Lady Panthers, 0 for the Lady Minutemen. I think I'm just going to call them Minute Women. What do you think, Xander? I think we'll just switch that over for them. The Lexington Minute Women, as they're ready to go in action in a minute as well, and here to fight tonight. 14-5 though, the lead for the Lady Panthers, and Lexington will start with the ball. Knob Noster elects to stay in that zone. Michaela Howard extends it up. Now pressure coming up at the top by Everts. Extended defense by Laney Pace. Good closeout there by Heaven Van Winkle. But the rebound goes to the senior out there, Michaela Howard. Now Everts pushing it up the floor, tries for the teardrop. Gets her own rebound as she fights in there and follows her own shot. Yates now looking to reverse the ball. Big reversal all the way over to Laney Pace. Nice looking shot from her, just clangs off the back iron. Shoulders may not have been slightly squared to the basket. Hutchins brings it up for the Lady Minutewomen. Number 15, Sage Eads on the try for the shot. Rebound's going to go out of bounds off of Jane Yates. Now baseline out of bounds for the Lady Minutewomen. Throwing it in, number 23, Brooke Ratcliffe. And we've got a substitution coming in. Holyfield and Huntsman check back in for the Lady Panthers. Interior pass is going to go long, not touched by anybody. So the ball's going to come back to where it was thrown in at the beginning. And it's going to go all the way back to the baseline. Knob Noster to throw it in there.
for both teams, as Estella Huntsman on her right shoulder, I believe, has a bandage on her shoulder that we do not know of.
Great drive on the baseline there by number 22, Jane Yates. Double deuces, drops in one right there. 16-5 extends the lead for the Lady Panthers. Up through Ratcliffe, she's shown range there beforehand. Now Everts looks up. Xander, today was Mahomes Monday. She just dropped one in right into the running Holyfield. Tyreek Hill Tuesday. Tomorrow, Holyfield gets down the floor quickly, drops one in, 18-5 to the Lady Panthers.
Of course, this Lady Panther offense also has speed within Kaylee Holyfield and Caitlin Everts. Those two have magnificent speed to get down the court as fast as they can just to make those quick, easy layups.
Great duo, looking for those bust-out layups and just able to finish there on a nice feed there from Everts. Holyfield using that inside hand. Now she's looking for that layup, dishes off there to Everts. They were neck and neck coming down that floor. Everts banks one off the glass. Now they switch sides on this 2-2-1 zone press, this full court press. Ball being reversed through. Everts giving that up. Holyfield there, but Heaven Van Winkle comes out, breaks up the play, knocks it out of bounds. Sideline out of bounds, going to the Lexington Minutewomen. Lexington unable to score here so far in the second. We're about 2.5 minutes in. Cut coming in. Coach talking about that from the sideline. Now Holyfield tips it off to Everts. Everts just trying to save it from going out of bounds. She was a little bit out of control there going out of bounds, just trying to keep it up. Knew that she had Holyfield up the floor, just trying to get it to her, but there's a turnover for the Lady Panthers. Interior pass to Hutchings. Hutchings banks one off the glass. And now the lead is 13, 20-7 in favor of the Knob Noster Lady Panthers. Holyfield over in the corner. Now looking baseline into Heaven Van Winkle. Going to go off of, I thought that was off of the Lexington Minutewomen, but they say it went off of the Knob Noster Lady Panthers. Now Lainey Pace coming back in for Holyfield. She's going to take the top of that pressure. Guarding Hutchings. Everts now going after the reversal. Good place to trap here. Good call, 2 hands on. Andy Quick on that call. Estella Huntsman going to get rung up for her first over on that sideline. Howard now back in for Huntsman. 2 team fouls for the Lady Panthers. 2 fouls in the whole game, as Xander pointed out earlier.
And Michael, this Knob Noster defense also has speed, as 2 blocks came very early as Emma Frisbee got one, and now Heaven Van Winkle getting another one. And as you said earlier, if Kaylee Holyfield used her outside hand, she could have had another one. As we've seen through these 5 games at home, she's been really good with that outside hand, blocking it and taking it up the court, as making easy layups through those 5 entire games.
Sarah Schumacher scores for the Lexington Minutewomen. She banks one in, cuts the lead down to 11, 20-9. Coach Shippey not liking what she sees. I guarantee what she's talking about, Xander, is the ease that they have of cutting into the middle of that paint against that 2-3. Your middle has to slide up and jam that middle just a little bit, jam that paint so that they're not able to catch inside there as easy as they are. Interior pass now to Emma Frisbee. Jump ball. And the possession arrow is going to stay with the Knob Noster Lady Panthers. They're going to get a baseline out of bounds. Underneath here, a little bit different set. Everts just goes over, takes the automatic 3. Nice job there by Sullivan. Fights for the rebound, puts it right in for the Lady Panthers. Second great offensive rebound for her, second great put in. 22-9 now to the Lady Panthers.
Of course, Barbara Sullivan with her height is always good to have, because she's always in that paint looking out for the shot, and as soon as she gets that ball in her hands, it is so easy for her with her height to make it another 2.
Sullivan just over the top of the Lexington defense. She was able to bank it in, placed it right in there. Extended lead goes now 22-9. Conversations coming on the sideline here between the officials, trying to see who it is, whose ball it is on this side. After they come together, they switch the call. It goes back over to Lexington, and the ball being thrown in. Sage Eads to bring it up. Now interior pass to her at the elbow. Eads now to Hutchings over on the side, back to Eads. Ratcliffe now back inside of the paint to the elbow. Banks it in from the elbow and is going to cut the lead to 11. 20-11, about 3:45 here in the first half. Emma Frisbee right at the top. Kicks over to Michaela Howard. She has 1-3. Beautiful entry pass, though, to Barbara Sullivan. The key there, Xander, was Sullivan never brought the ball down. She turned with the ball high, was able to bank it in, score the 2 points for the Lady Panthers. And then they come down there and they get another steal, and Sullivan on the steal, bringing it up now. Nice post up by her. Turnover is going to come on the travel there. 24-11. And Holyfield going to check in for Laney Pace.
In the JV game, I was watching a little bit of Laney Pace as she has a little bit of range, and on that defensive side, she's very quick to the ball, very quick to adjust where she goes, and I think she's a very good asset for that JV team.
Great hands by Holyfield, tipped on the pass and then stolen there by Emma Frisbee as she comes out defensively to be able to take that one. 3 minutes left here. Knob Noster's lead is 13. Howard now going to look over into the corner for Holyfield. Holyfield spots up for that 3. That was a called play there by Coach Shippey. Wide open shot for her. Let's see if they made an adjustment on this 2-3 defense. They're definitely extending it as Everts comes way out to be able to guard that. There's that entry pass up to the top. Ball was knocked out there by number 55, Abby Martin. Martin battling for that rebound, just unlucky as it goes out for her. Jane Yates checks in for the Lady Panthers. A lot of substitutions, fresh bodies coming in and out for the Lady Panthers. Howard now over to Yates. Entry pass into Sullivan. That time Sullivan with a power dribble kicks it out to Holyfield. Everts, though, comes in, gets that rebound. Yates with a nice offensive rebound. She's going to go to the line. That foul's going to go against number 55, Abby Martin, and Yates goes to the line to shoot 2.
And that is Lexington's first team foul as Abby Martin gets that penalty.
Yeah, really a clean game here. Both teams in a zone. Knob Noster is showing that full court pressure, but staying back and not fouling on that. Yates going to get her own rebound off the miss. Kicks over to Howard. Howard now back to Holyfield. Holyfield to Yates on the baseline. Yates one dribble in about 15 foot. Tries to push it in. Yates tries to battle to get her own rebound. Goes out of bounds to the Lexington Minutewomen. 2-2-1 set here. Full court pressure. X off the inbounds. Now back reverse through the inbounder. Goes the Minutewomen. Nice way to break that pressure there by Sage Eads. And there's Everts battling for the rebound, but Yates able to get it. Now Yates trying to go coast to coast, goes over to her left-hand side. Unlucky off the glass. Sullivan unable to grab it. But there to get the rebound was number 55, Abby Martin. Now through Ratcliffe up through the top. Eads into Hutchings. Hutchings down to Martin. Nice feed by her, but the rebound goes to Sullivan. Now brought up the floor by Caitlin Everts up to Holyfield. Holyfield, nice job as she saw that lane, Xander. She was in attack mode. She was able to see that lane. She's going to get rewarded for it. Go to the free throw line. Only the second foul, but yet 4 free throws shot for the Knob Noster Lady Panthers. Holyfield's first. Knob Noster unable to convert on these free throws. Holyfield here got one more. She's a good shooter, feels comfortable at the line. Have a feeling this one's going down for her, Xander.
And you would be correct, Michael.
Excellent shot by her, and even better defense there by Caitlin Everts as Everts comes in, is able to get the shot and the foul. That foul is going to go against number 11, Madeline Triplett. And Knob Noster back at the line to shoot 2. Now Everett's at the line. Everett's pure with her first, showing that senior leadership as she sets up there, knocks down the first, extends the lead to 15, 26-11. Everett's 2 for 2 from the line. Great defense. She's sneaky up there, Xander. She ran right through that one, was able to get that steal. Ball reversed back through the inbounder. Hutchings over on the sideline in the danger zone. Coach calling for that quick trap over there. Everett's still in pressure. Sage Eads with a nice way to break that. She dribbled right through the middle of that full court pressure. Unlucky on the pass. The ball goes out of bounds. Knob Noster now bringing it down for the Lady Panthers is Everett's. Floater. Good for Holyfield. And Holyfield pressures that inbounds pass, trying to get it off the steal just like Everett's was able to do. Tipped by Holyfield there. Everett's extending up. Now Michaela Howard breaks things up. Beautiful feed from her and a layup at the other end by Holyfield. Nice look up the floor by Michaela Howard. Good trap, and the travel's going to come before she can get anything done. Xander, this pressure now is getting to the Lexington Lady Minutewomen as they are in a little bit of trouble here. They're down 20. There's the last 30 seconds here in the half.
What I'm seeing from the Lady Panthers and the Boy Panthers is everyone is very comfortable at the line, shooting very well from that line as well. Because at least a lot of the free throws that I've seen, a lot of them have gone in for this Lady Panther and Panther team.
Michaela Howard with the 3 from the baseline there, and then the steal by Holyfield, and she lays it in. So 5 quick points there at the end of the half to be able to extend this lead up to 25. Knob Noster within about the last 30 seconds, Xander, able to score 5 on the 3 there by Howard. Then the steal by Holyfield extends it up to a 36-11 lead going into halftime. Have a 10-minute halftime here. Knob Noster Lady Panthers are going to need all of that to be able to just get some rest as they put that pressure on the entire first half. They've extended this lead to 25. Xander, the blood's in the water. They can smell this 6th victory at home. They want to stay perfect at home. What do they have to do here in the second half to continue this great onslaught of offense and only holding them to 11? So obviously defensively they're doing very well as well.
Of course, with that 2-1-1, of course it has gone so well for them that here in the last few seconds of this half, the Minutewomen started to feel the pressure and started making little mistakes, and that cost them a few points for the Lady Panthers. And what the Lady Panthers need to do on offense is not just settle for that 3 and go for the layup as well.
Yeah, we've seen them attack those zones and attack those gaps a little bit more in some of the other games that we've seen tonight. A lot more from that 3-point line. We've got a couple from our seniors out there. We know Frisbee's got one. We know that Michaela Howard's got one. We know that we just put one in by Everett's over there on the side on the baseline. So these girls are able to knock those down, but we've also seen that penetration and that floater. Holyfield loves to come in there and attack and shoot that in there. But I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed with the play of Barbara Sullivan here in this first half. Xander, she's able to keep the ball high. She's got a couple offensive rebounds and some good putbacks for the Lady Panthers. I know she's setting at least 6 points, probably more than that. On the defensive end, we know that she's got a couple of blocks down there. She's disrupted. She's had a couple of rebounds. That interior defense by Sullivan, and then the height on the other end with those offensive rebounds and those putbacks, that's really giving the defense there in that 1-2-2 zone of the Lexington Minutewomen just a little bit of issue. Talk to me about Barbara Sullivan and what she can do to continue this great play as she has come off and really given Knob Noster a spark defensively and offensively here tonight in this first half.
Of course, Barbara Sullivan with a few good blocks down here in the paint
saw something a little bit different this time out of Coach Shippey. Normally not subbing quite as much, but tonight really kind of rotating through some individuals to see some different talent on the floor. Sometimes having to be able to sub because of the foul trouble that we talked about, but that wasn't an issue here in the first half going into this one. These subs are more to get playing time for some individuals, to see them on the floor, to make sure that they're gelling in the offense here as we start to push later into the conference play and preparing ourselves in for district play and maybe even beyond for these Lady Panthers. Their goal right now is to try to put another number up on that banner there for girls basketball, to be able to get another one up there as far as that conference championship goes. Looking for that over there. I know the last time that they won was actually the last year that I was coaching here. So it's been quite a while, since 2011, since they were able to put up a conference championship. But what you see up there, even as I was coaching, you see a blank on that district championship and state runs. So unable to do that. I had some wonderful teams. We were able to go far and bring home a couple of seconds in district, but never able to get that district championship. And hopefully Knob Noster, through the leadership of Coach Shippey, is able to change that up there. We need to get some numbers placed up there and get some numbers up there for the conference championship. A nice 2021 season up there would look great, and then a district championship in 2021 would look great up there as well.
Of course, Michael, and I think they could do it with this explosive offense and great hand defense, as this Knob Noster team is very fast, very agile, and has very quick hands, as for the boys as well. And what I've seen through these past few home games, which we have 7, this is 6 for the girls, 1 for the boys, or 2 for the boys actually. As the boy Panthers have also been scoring very well. All of those games also have been over 40 points. Let's see if the Knob Noster Lady Panthers can do it again here tonight.
Definitely think I hope that they'll get over 40. That would be a lot less to score here in this second half. Little shout out to that 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2011 girls teams that I coached. Wonderful athletes. Those girls did some wonderful things here. They were fun to watch, fun to coach. We had a lot of fun. A lot of times in districts, it's all about who you draw. Unfortunately, a lot of those we were able to draw Skyline in those districts, and playing against them where they won the quarterfinal game by over 40 and the state championship by over 30. Our team losing to them by just 9 and having to foul at the end. Unfortunately, that's probably more coaching errors, because they knocked down all of those free throws and we were unable to convert and to knock them off. But just a shout out to those ladies. They did a phenomenal job. They are all very successful right now. Ladies, just thinking back, I still love you and still think of you guys often, and looking up there, just excited about what you were able to do and accomplish here at Knob Noster. As we think about our halftime, we'd like to thank our high school yearbook sponsors: Hometown Heating and Air Conditioning, B&G Scoops, Ready Set Grow Daycare, Dutch Country Markets, Little Caesars, Eggs R Us, Sonic, Rockin' Sports Entertainment, Ace Hardware, Subway, Knob Noster Physical Therapy, Tequila Jalisco's, Remax, Complete Chiropractic, McDonald's, Coffee Snobs, Trails Regional Library, SC Fuel, The Little Clubhouse, and Brooks Florist and Decor. Xander, couldn't be done without these great sponsors. Couldn't be done either without the work of Derek Brizendine and even his wife Allison, always here, always supportive. They're able to set this up for us tonight so we can broadcast. We appreciate the business class and being able to push this out. I know that we've got viewers on there. I'm hearing from viewers all the time. Shout out to our Cape ladies and Neva Allen. I know that you're listening here, or at least you're going to listen to the recording. We just give a shout out to you and your group, as you guys are faithful listeners to us here as well. I know that we've got 12 viewers right now, so all across probably the United States, and could even be broadcast all across the world. That's the great thing about this. And Mr. Brizendine being able to bring this to us, the business group being able to bring us to us. And speaking to Neva Allen, she started this many years ago, brought this on, and now Derek is continuing that tradition on. But Xander, just great to be here with you, great to be in person, and always great to be at home here in Knob Noster Gymnasium, where these ladies are 5-0, looking to extend that to 6-0.
Of course, Michael. And results from the past week, both Knob Noster basketball squads took third at the Quarry City Cougar Classic last week. Both teams defeated Holden in the consolation games. And upcoming broadcast, Knob Noster boys is at home this Friday as the Panthers host Lafayette County.
Yeah, so be listening for us. It'll probably be Xander and I back here on the mic, and don't forget about Zachariah Shire over there on the camera. He does a great job for us. This is the crew, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. We're having a great time. Ball's going to be thrown in here as we start the second half. The Lexington Minutewomen bringing it down. Hutchinson inputs there to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe on an easy, about 10-footer there for the Lexington Minutewomen.
A very quick score for the Minutewomen as well.
Stella Huntsman attacking that paint, now kicked out to Everts. Everts to Holyfield. Holyfield now looking to penetrate through. He's going to get fouled on the shot. And that foul is going to go against number 55, Abby Martin. It's going to be her second, team's first here in the third. All of these fouls here against Knob Noster and on Lexington have been shooting fouls because of that ability for Knob Noster to penetrate through and to attack that lane. We see Holyfield comfortable on that free throw line. She knocks down the first, getting ready to shoot her second. Holyfield unable to convert, kept alive by Heaven Van Winkle, and then rebounded by Yates. Best time to shoot a three is after that offensive rebound. Holyfield does that exact thing. And now Estella Huntsman punches it back out to Heaven Van Winkle. Jump ball going to go right back on the alternating possession to the Knob Noster Lady Panthers, and Estella Huntsman to throw it in. Holyfield pops out. Interior pass to Van Winkle. Picked up off the ground there by Yates, and the foul is going to go against number 33, Sarah Schumacher. Yates at the free throw line.
Again, two quick fouls from the Minutewomen.
Yates more comfortable this time as she's seen it go through the hoop a couple of times. Makes the first, extends the lead to 15. Actually 25, sorry. Now 26, 39-13. There's that pressure, full court pressure by the Lady Panthers. Nice job there by Sarah Schumacher to be able to keep her foot down. Long step by her, but she must have had some sticky tack on. Way to hit the floor, Heaven Van Winkle. Now Yates up to Everts. Everts for two. Long two does not go down. Van Winkle there. Van Winkle on the defensive end. Xander hitting the floor on the offensive end, hitting the boards. Now she's going to be rewarded for it, going to the line, shooting two for the Lady Panthers.
And again, that's
actually they were gonna say that it was on the floor, so the throw in.
That was Abby Martin's third.
As Xander said, number 55, Abby Martin, picks up her third, team's third foul as well. Reverse through Everts, over to Yates. Now back up to Holyfield at the top of the key. She likes the shot, puts it up. Nothing but net. She's going to extend that lead, 42-13.
And as I said at halftime, all the boys and Lady Panthers have scored over 40 points, and as it's the same way tonight.
Foul's going to be on number 15, Sage Eads. Holyfield going to go to the line and shoot two for the Lady Panthers. 4 quick team fouls here by the Lady Minutewomen.
Probably by the end of this quarter we'll be in the bonus.
It's going to be a long time here. 6:30 left basically here in the third. Already 4 team fouls for Lexington.
Barely a minute 30 in.
Nice pressure there by Holyfield, gives it up to Everts.
Another foul.
Everts takes the shot, fouled on that one as well. Gonna shoot 2.
That is on Brooke Ratliff.
Number 1, Ava Hutchings grabs the foul for Lexington. Everts knocks the first down. I think she's pure from the free throw line here tonight. And she knocks down the next one. No announcer's curse there as she knocks down 2 for 2. Good pressure defense there by the Lady Panthers. Estella Huntsman up to Yates. Yates falling, but able to make the pass. Unable to convert was Heaven Van Winkle. Nice left hand by her, but just a little bit short as she tried to drop it in. Ratcliffe steps into that 3, but good closeout there by Holyfield. Holyfield gets a hand on that one, but unable to disrupt. Now Hutchings for 3. Rebound there by Estella Huntsman, now brought up by Everts. 3-pointer by Yates. Nice rebound by Estella Huntsman. Splits the defense, able to get her own rebound. And another foul going to go against the Lexington Minutewomen. Number 23, Brooke Ratcliffe on the foul.
Barely under 2 minutes.
As Xander said, barely under 2 minutes. And the next foul is going to put Knob Noster in the bonus. As there are 16 fouls up there for Lexington, none for the Lady Panthers. Nice rebound on the backside there by Yates. Even better pass as she leads it up the floor for Holyfield. Holyfield unable to convert. There's that Mahomes Monday again, just dropping it in on a beautiful pass from Yates. Unable to convert, though, are the Lady Panthers. They're back in their 2-3 set. Nice closeout there. And the rebound on the backside. There's a pass up again to Holyfield. Holyfield trying to go out. Euro step. Puts a little Spanglish on it. Drops it in for the Lady Panthers. 48-13 is now the lead for the Panthers. Everts gets a touch on it.
Little backwards layup there.
Yeah, nice reversal, but the key to that was she put just enough English and just enough spin on the ball to be able to kiss it off the glass for it to roll in and go in under control.
And they're going to call that foul on Heaven Van Winkle for her first.
Van Winkle's first, team's first, here in the third. Changes coming in for the Lady Panthers. We've got Frisbee, Howard, and Sullivan all checking in for the Lady Panthers.
Checking in for Huntsman, Yates, and Van Winkle.
Well-deserved rest for the bottom of that zone, just switching it out. Interior pass. Nice rebound. Frisbee already making her presence known defensively as she pulls one down. Everts driving up quick, trying to get it up there. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds there by number 10, Catherine Triplett. Ball going to be thrown in by Michaela Howard. Howard into Everts. Nobody out there. She says, I'll take that. Wide open three-pointer for her. She knocks it down. 51-13, extending the lead for the Panthers. Now coach dropping them back defensively, getting out of that full court pressure. Sullivan there coming up to that free throw line to take that away. Ratcliffe with a beautiful save there for Lexington Minutewomen. And a reach around foul going to be called on Michaela Howard. Ball's going to go down to the baseline and Ratcliffe to throw it in for Lexington.
Number 45 of the Lexington Minutewomen, Sophia Miller. 55, Abby Martin.
First opportunity for us to see Miller out there on the floor. Ball's going to be placed up to Hutchings. Sage now looks to drive. Nice penetration there by Sage as she takes it right past Frisbee and goes in for the layup on the left-hand side. Nice drive by her.
That's the Minutewomen's first point since the beginning of this quarter.
There's Barbara Sullivan there once again. Nice wave for her. She took the power dribble, sealed the inside, was able to kiss it off the glass and convert. Extends it back up to 53-15 lead.
That is a 38-point lead.
Thanks. Xander helping me out here. I had a little struggle with that math earlier, but I got it now. Everett's bringing it up for the Lady Panthers. Little change in defense. I hadn't noticed it before, but do now. Going into that 2-3 set instead of that 1-2-2 or 3-2 are the Lexington Minutewomen. Frisbee able to get her own rebound. Kicks over to Howard. Howard for a long two. Drops it in.
Very good. As this morning, me, her, and a couple of our friends were playing some basketball, and she was getting warmed up for tonight as well, and she was in momentum as she was scoring left and right.
She's done some scoring here tonight as well. That one about a 17-footer. Holyfield now going to reverse through Everett's. Everett's over to Frisbee. Frisbee tries that entry pass, almost forced it in just a little bit, but able to get that ball right back. Everett's now looking to drive and penetrate. Nice crossover fight by her. Bumped on the way in, and she's going to go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1.
That is Catherine Triplets first.
So triplets first, but it's the team 7th. We got a lot of time left here. About 9:55 in the game.
And now Knob Noster is in the bonus.
Knob in the bonus the rest of the way out. Everett's unable to convert on the front end of that 1-and-1. Now we've got a little bit of man-to-man, it looks like, by the Lady Panthers. A little switch up of defense. Switching up top there, guard-to-guard switch. Way to follow through the lane. Nice close out there by Howard, but Ratcliffe coming on the baseline. As soon as Howard put two hands on there, it's something that the officials are looking for. Third team foul, second for Michaela Howard. Baseline inbounds here for the Lady Minutewomen.
A little bit more fouls than the first half.
Yes, as clean as the first half was, the second half has definitely taken a change for the worse here. Sullivan on that one, that's going to be the fourth team foul. And that's going to put Sage Eads at the line, and I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly.
And it looks like Alderman and Pace are coming in for some.
Sage unable to convert the first.
Alderman coming in for Frisbee and Pace coming in for Everett's.
We do have a couple of subs, and now a sub coming in for Lexington as well.
Number 13.
Is number 13, Allie Eaton. I believe it's the first time that we've seen Eaton out there as well. Alderman to box her out. And a nice job by Trinity to box her out and get the ball into the hands of Holyfield. Holyfield now taking over those point guard responsibilities with Everett's out of the game. Sullivan going to go to the line, the reach around and reach through there by Lexington. And this 1-and-1 is going to cause some issues here for Lexington. That foul goes against number 45, Sophia Miller, as you were saying. And it looks like we're going to have a complete line change here for Knob Noster. Sullivan gets her own rebound. Laney Pace kicks over to Holyfield. Holyfield says, "Don't sub me out before I drop in a three." She drops in another one. 1 minute left here in the third. 58-15.
Everett's, Huntsman, Van Winkle, Yates, and Frisbee is all coming in.
And Knob Noster in that man-to-man. Foul going to be called on Holyfield. Once again, a complete line change here for Knob Noster. Knob Noster stays in that man-to-man defense. Everett's on Hutchings. Knob Noster, a good defensive team. Shows a lot of heart defensively. Nice three-pointer there by Sage Eads. Eads drops one in, cuts the lead down to 40.
Very quick.
Yates tries for the answer. Nice rebound there by Everts. Beautiful pass underneath as she saw Heaven Van Winkle. Heaven puts it in, extends the lead 60-18 here in the final seconds here of the third quarter. Nice curl from the top there by number 10, Catherine Triplett. And Estella Huntsman gonna let the ball ride out of bounds. Quick 9 seconds here. Final seconds ticking down. And Estella Huntsman knows it. Drops in the three right at the end. Extends the lead, 63-18. Beautiful shot by Huntsman, knowing the time, dropping it in. Xander, just a great offensive show there in the third quarter by the Lady Panthers, doing exactly what we had talked about there, getting those transition points, knocking down quite a few threes here in the third, penetrating in, looking for gaps in that zone, attacking the basket, and being able to finish. They've opened this thing wide open. And after looking for that 6th win here tonight and to stay perfect at home, Xander, great opportunity here going into the fourth to be able to do that. And they've scored well over that 40 that was our margin before.
Yeah, as they take a 45-point lead, as it is 63-18 in this fourth quarter now.
So it'll be a running clock here for the fourth quarter. The only time that the clock will stop is during injuries and timeouts. Even on shooting fouls, that clock will continue to run. It's going to be a quick 8 minutes here as we go through this fourth quarter. Ball's going to go over to Lexington Minutewomen over there on the sideline. Knob Noster looks like they're going to start out in that man-to-man. Pressure up top by Trinity Alderman. Now Sullivan. Howard on Hutchings. Alderman still with that pressure. Nice pressure by her to be able to knock the ball loose. Now she's looking to drive it in. She's got one-on-one. My rule was always one-on-one, a layup or a foul. Looks like she was taking it in. She tried for the layup, unsuccessful. Didn't get the foul. Rebound goes off to Lexington, but only after Sullivan had gotten an offensive rebound and tried to put it back up. Hutchings on the curl. Nice hesitation by her, but the rebound's going to go over to Howard and Holyfield.
If I was Alderman, I would have passed it to Sullivan, as she was on the other side of the defender, and she would have had an easy layup.
Sometimes you expect that trail person to call for it. I didn't hear a trail call. Don't blame Trinity for taking it in. It's a great try for a layup on her. We've got another foul here, and the second foul going on number 15, Sage Eads. 9th team foul. So from here on out, with about 6:30 left, everything is going to be the double bonus. Shooting 2 here for the Lady Panthers. This one shooting 2. Number 1 because she made the first, but also because there's a shooting foul here. Holyfield drops in both of those, extends the lead 65-18 with just over 6 minutes to play. Once again, running clock here for the fourth as Knob Noster has come out and just put on a show offensively and defensively here at home. Great pressure there once again by Alderman. Alderman forces the ball to be thrown out of bounds. Van Winkle coming in now for Sullivan.
It is now a 47-point lead.
Holyfield brings it up for the Lady Panthers. Alderman attacking that zone in those gaps, dribbling in there. Howard now going to reverse it through Laney Pates. Alderman to Holyfield. Holyfield for 3. Long on that one. Good rebound there by number 10, Catherine Triplett for Lexington.
Even without Kaylee Holyfield, the Knob Noster Lady offense has done very well through the first 3 quarters, as Kaylee Holyfield can't find the right spot for her momentum just to get on a roll for scoring.
Yeah, we saw a double screen up high there by Lexington, trying to come off of that curl and be able to get that pass from the side there. out of the short corner there. Now to Hutchings. Hutchings trying to dribble out of that one. Now Ratcliffe for three. Rebound on the offside there by Van Winkle. Alderman now to push for the Lady Panthers. Holyfield over to Pace. Pace through Alderman. Alderman for three. Great hustle there by Heaven. She's going to get repaid here. Trying to power through some contact, but the ball's going to go out of bounds. And Holyfield going to be taken out.
That was
nice look from her. Very good look. Van Winkle with some good hustle. Now Alderman for three. Yates comes in. Great hustle rebound. Pace for three. Knob Noster really firing up those three-point shots. And the ball over to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe with a nice 10-footer. Timeout from the officials on the floor as he was able to see Alderman bang her knee, kind of limp out of there. Nice job by the officials. They always do a great job. We've got a great officiating crew here tonight. And these guys are state quality officiating crew for tonight's game. Howard trying for three. Morris, Andy, and Brian with the stripes on tonight. All three of these guys do a great job. Always have for the longest time. First we get to see of Naomi Gutierrez as she steps in. Gutierrez with some nice hustle coming off of that bench. Probably a jammed finger over there on the sideline by Sage Eads. She took one in. Foul going to be called on Knob Noster. That's going to be called on Howard. She's going to get a break. That's her third foul. 16 foul for the Lady Panthers.
a little bit of foul trouble.
Just a little bit, but just 2.5 left here. That's not a lot of time to be able to put them into the bonus. Ball would look like it was touched by the Knob Noster Panthers. Correctly called by Morris Jones there. Now Andy to feed it over to Lexington as they throw it in. Interior pass to Lexington. Yates says, yes, I came through her. 1-and-1 going to Ava Hutchings. As we said, the clock going to continue to run here, even on the shooting foul. So under 2 minutes here. We'll see how much time goes off on this 1-and-1. Hutchings almost puts in the first. Now another foul. Going to go against Heaven Van Winkle. And number 13, Allie Eaton, going to go to the line. So Eaton going to shoot her 1-and-1. Knob Noster up to 18 fouls. Eaton does a nice job of putting in the first. She's going to get the bonus here. She makes the front end of the 1-and-1. A lot of time going off that clock here with that running clock. Complete minute has almost run off of the clock. And Knob Noster here in the final minute. Going to get the throw in. Laney Pace to bring it up. Pace through Yates. Yates to Alderman. Alderman for three. Alderman follows her shot. Now Emma Frisbee, way to power through as she's able to get the and one. She's going to the free throw line for a traditional three-point play. And honestly, Xander, this free throw probably will take us towards the end of this game here. Under 30 seconds. Shooting free throw here. Rebound by Eaton. Travel going to be called. And Knob Noster going to get to throw the ball in underneath. 15 seconds here in the game. Laney Pace for three. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up. And the ball goes out of bounds off Knob Noster. And that's how we're going to finish tonight. Knob Noster winning big here at home. Xander 67-21. Knob Noster puts it on him here. Great job by them. Great job offensively. Great job defensively. Knob Noster really showing that home is where the heart is and home's where they want to be. They extend their winning streak at home 6-0. Great season for them at home, Xander. Wrap it up as we talk about that.
It is my bad for the score on the broadcast. It is 67-21, not 67-22.
So 67-21 here. We'd like to just once again thank our sponsors, Hometown Heating and Air Conditioning, B&G Scoops, Ready Set Grow Daycare, Dutch Country Markets, Little Caesars, Eggs R Us, Sonic, Rockin' Sports Entertainment, Ace Hardware, Subway, Knob Noster Physical Therapy, Tequila Jalisco's, Remax, Complete Chiropractic, McDonald's, Coffee Snobs, Trails Regional Library, SC Fuel, The Little Clubhouse, and Brooks Florist and Decor. So here from Michael Coron, Xander Rao, and Zachariah Shire, we're going to sign off tonight. And what a great game here. What a great showing by the Lady Panthers. They're going away with this one here tonight, 67-21, as they go into the remainder of this Chiefs week here at home. Don't forget to join in on Friday, as we'll be back on the mic here for boys basketball.
The Lady Panthers have won by 47 tonight.